Yo, what's up? Another episode of Nothing Nice. You know what time it is. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Also, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, IG, TikTok, all that. Yo, I'm here with my brother Mook. Mook Jones, how you feeling, bro?
What's up with it, man? What's up with it, man? Ready for this real fall weather to get in here, man. What I'm waiting for. Yes, sir.
Man, listen, we in the H, so you know that real fall weather. We looking at probably late November for it to get here, but right now it at least feels good. It's not in
I don't,
the
I don't
100s
want
right
to hear
now.
your
I'm for
negativity. I don't want to hear your negativity. We getting fall weather this year.
All right, bro. We'll follow up on that. And we got a familiar face in the building. Mr. Dooney Locks. D-Locks is in the building. What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, what's up, JB Mook? Appreciate y'all having me back, man. What's good with it?
What's good with it, man?
Let's
You know what
go.
it is?
Go. Appreciate you pulling up. Hey, Mook, I just want to say, we had him switch up on Joe Burrow, but now he's on the fence about it. So I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
Hey, you know,
hey, man.
I told Dooney. I told him last time. I said he due to be out this season. I told
You definitely manifested it for sure. Hey, look, all I can say is, hey, what happened yesterday, don't bring it up tomorrow, man. Let the past be the past, dog. Hey.
him.
Hey, at least my other QB went back. Jaden doing his thing in Washington. Hey,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of them successful.
yeah.
No,
I'm just
I believe in
saying.
that young
I'm
man.
just saying. You can stay on Joe Burrow for he's right on schedule. This is how it always works. So next year, get back on the wagon. You're gonna have to come back and have a great season. So you know
He
how it
said
works.
next year's your time to shine. That's crazy. That's wild. Hey,
Crazy,
que
man.
lastima. But all right, so let's jump into it. Last week we had some games, man. We had some really good games. Some games that shocked me. When I looked at like the overall on who lost and who won, it really didn't make sense. So let's jump into it. We had the 49ers upset the Rams.
Mm,
Didn't see
overtime.
that coming. Yeah, the Niners are. I think they're the truth, man. What y'all think?
You said shot.
Go ahead, Mook.
You said shot.
You picked the Niners. You thought the Niners were gonna beat the Rams?
Man, I told you that Stafford is a career loser. Man. Get out of here, bro.
Seriously?
I told you what it
Whoa.
The
is.
man has a Super Bowl.
That's a Hall of Famer right there, man.
He is first ballot.
They
He's
say
gonna be a
Eli
Hall of
is too.
Famer. The numbers.
They say Eli is too. So what is Hall of Famers these days?
Hey,
Hey.
Eli has two championships with the MVPs to go with him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
When he goes to his family dinners and Peyton Manning is sitting across the table, he's gonna be like everybody with two NFL MVPs, Super Bowl MVPs. Raise your hand, and he's gonna be the only one at the table with his hand in the air. Mind you, his brother, and his dad all played in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
So let's not disrespect Eli.
Guess
I'm not
what?
accepting the Eli slander.
Guess what? If I had $1 million
Talk to me.
and I spent $1, I'm not a millionaire anymore. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What?
Look, I was trying to make a good comeback. I was trying to make a good comeback, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. You know.
Boy, you throwing something at the wall and being like, "That's stuck."
Look, I was
He was
trying to
thinking while speaking.
I was trying to lay in that boat, but I was like, leave that one alone. I come back. I have a good saying in it. I come back with something strong.
I feel you. I feel you. You know, you'll figure it out. The
Yes,
Saints
sir.
got their first win.
Shockingly.
Bruh, Saints got their first win against the Giants, but the Giants are back on track. It looks like tonight they were playing really well. The
Yeah.
Colts still look good. Dolphins lost to the Panthers. I don't understand that. Is it time to
Yeah.
turn the page on two of y'all?
I think it's time to turn the page on Mike McDaniels, Charles Ross, whoever the whole front office. The Tyreek Hill injury that happened last week. Now I've heard rumors that, they're trying to cut him, which is crazy because I mean it's still Tyreek Hill at the end of the day. But
True that.
I don't know, man. Outside of my young bull over there, Mo City, Texas, Thurgood Marshall product, Devon A Chain. Outside
Yeah.
of him, the young promising running back, and of course Jalen Waddle. He from down here, well, from A Leaf. Side of them two, I don't know, man. I don't know about Miami. I ain't never really been high on Miami, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of had this whole little persona of, I'll say, like within the past 2, 3 years of, having speed demons at every skill position. You know what I'm saying? But like, really, where has that got them offensively? So, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Yeah, you could say turn the page on Tua, but like I said, I feel like Mike McDaniels has something to do with that as well. I
Yeah.
think they just need to start fresh.
No, I definitely feel you on that. Mook, what you think? Is it time to turn the
And
page?
I don't think it's Tua, man. There's been a lot of stuff going on with Miami, even with Tua being hurt. I mean, like we seen that team without Tua,
Yeah,
it was a mess, man. So
yeah, true
I
that.
think I'm telling you, you turn the page on Tua, somebody gonna pick them up, and they're gonna be a good team. I just don't think it's Tua, man. I wanna say, results say yeah, it's Tua, but I don't think it's Tua, man.
Mhm.
I think it's coaching.
I mean, one thing that we're learning though, one thing that we're learning from this NFL from the last 2 years more so, is sometimes quarterbacks just need a different place to go,
Yeah,
and they'll go to a different team like Sam Darnold. Uh, what's
Daniel
Daniel
Jones,
Jones? You go to a different place and you start driving. Geno Smith.
Geno Smith he ain't looking too hot this year.
Well,
Geno
Geno's
Smith,
still looking like same
he,
old Seattle Geno.
Geno Smith, I don't think he know what jersey he's wearing this year because he keep throwing the ball to the other team.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, look.
yeah, I was
This
thinking more
dude
so
right here,
last year.
I want to defend
Okay.
Geno, but I can't defend
Yeah,
that
I was
man.
thinking
That
more so
man.
last year for him.
I thought I was gonna
Hey,
start on one
Geno's
this week, man.
guaranteed one interception a game, man.
Man, I'm saying it's getting bad. Like Jaden
He's
Daniels got hurt.
guaranteed.
Jaden Daniels got hurt on my fantasy, so I was like, I just pick up Geno. He gonna throw for 1,000 yards, but them picks was just killing me. I'm like, so I can't have this dude on my team.
Mm-mm.
It's just bad, bro. It's looking bad right now for Geno.
Bro, don't
Yeah.
blame your fantasy football L's on Geno Smith, bro.
Yeah. Geno Smith,
Don't
bro.
you started 2-0 to start fantasy football this year, and now everybody's BTA right now when they see you.
I don't
Get it
want
together,
to hear that.
Mook.
I don't want
Get
to
it
hear that,
together.
bro. It was Geno. Everybody on my team got hurt.
Man, you can't use that
Yeah.
excuse every year. The Texans, they've won their last two in a row. They look really
Hmm.
good right now. CJ looks like he's getting rhythm with his wide receivers. They beat the brakes off of Baltimore. They should have. Jackson wasn't playing. What y'all think about Houston? They're going into a bye week.
I
Go
think
ahead, Mook.
I think it's who they play. I don't I don't really want to get too much put too much stock into it, man. Like right now, if you want to get right, if you want to have a get yourself right week, play against either the Bengals or you play against the Ravens defense. And right now, the way Philly playing, it's a Thursday when we record, guys. The way Philly playing, you might want to get you right, get yourself right against them. And then Jackson Dart just went down. Russell Wilson is working out
Yeah.
again. So that's looking crazy. But yeah, man, I don't want to put too much stock in it, man. Let me see after the bye week how they look against a pretty good defense. And then let's see from there.
Okay. I mean, I respect it. Dooney, what you think, bro?
Kind of same thing to piggyback on what Mook said, man. I mean, yeah, they won these last 2 games, but granted, it was against the used to be winless Titans until they just beat Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Titans, they Cam Ward and everybody else. So that's not really saying much, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Beat them 26-0. But then also, like you said, Baltimore. I mean, clearly this just shows kind of like what y'all said. This how I look at Josh Allen. It's how y'all look at Lamar. That MVP caliber quarterback, when he goes down, you see how much the offense like
Yeah,
degenerates without him. Like they still got Derrick Henry, who's been ineffective this entire season, which is still crazy to me. He just got fumbleitis. I don't get it.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
crazy.
running game not there. You know what I'm saying? You already lost your quarterback Lamar, so that's kind of affecting Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Rashad Bateman. Like the offense just not clicking. And for some reason, I thought it was still going to be competitive because one, that game was out there in Baltimore, so I thought the home field advantage was kind of like help them out a little bit, even though it was
Right.
Cooper Rush. But like you said, that defense, it just don't look as good as it was last year. Roquan Smith, I know they have some injuries on defense. Kyle Hamilton, I know he's hurt. He's one of their feature players, but Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, like what's going on, man? 44-10, that's crazy.
Jair Alexander.
Yeah, who they just got in offseason. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Baltimore is one of them teams. Well, honestly, they kind of been one of these teams for about the past 3-4 years to where it's like they're on that same level as a Kansas City, as a Buffalo. Them are like the three top teams in the AFC.
Right,
And honestly, when you think about it, Kansas City, middle of the pack, talk about them later. But you think about it, Baltimore is doing the worst out of the three.
right.
Right.
And this was before Lamar messed up his hamstring. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know where the disconnect is coming from. It's still early in the season, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want to get too ahead of it. You know, things can happen, you know, especially after a bye week or so. You know, real football don't start till around Thanksgiving break anyway.
Yeah.
So it's kind of early to tell, but I do feel like this was a real good win for the Texans, you know what I'm saying? A confidence booster, definitely confidence boosted for CJ. Cause you know, he been
Yeah,
kind of playing real iffy and inconsistent. So he this is probably the best game he done had since last season, to be honest.
honestly.
So
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna just say this before you go, JB. I don't
Yeah.
think that Raven defense really looked the same since Patrick Queen. It just
Right. He in Pittsburgh. You
it,
sure right
it
about that. Yeah.
never looked the same when he left, man. It's like it held on for a little while, but you could just see the intensity level. Even though as good as Roquan Smith was, Patrick Queen left, the defense kind of just going downhill. It's kind of the same way the Eagles defense will once Chauncey left. It's just something about certain players that just bring that mentality, man. And I, these Ravens right now, they so unfamiliar. I'm just not used to a defenseless Raven team. It's like I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's for sure. That hasn't been their calling card for basically their whole existence. So it is that's
Yeah.
definitely different. And I'm standing on I think John Harbaugh is gone at the end of the year.
Ooh.
I think he's gone. He's been in Baltimore a very long time. And Baltimore has won Super Bowl. They folded leads. They almost folded the Super Bowl after the power came back on. Kaepernick locked in. So so I don't know. I think this could be his last year. And I think, players will start to tune you out. Ed Reed said he doesn't really like Harbaugh as a coach, essentially. He said Harbaugh is big on it's my way or the highway, and he also talks to you in a certain type of way that you don't necessarily like. So I can see him losing the locker room. I don't think that's like a wild or outlandish thing to say. I think Harbaugh might be out at the end of the year. Maybe Flores will come in order to bring that defense back, but we shall see. All right, the two biggest shockers for us. The Patriots beat the Bills
Man,
in Buffalo. Bruh.
they're in the whiteout.
Bruh. What happened?
Let me go on this one first, Mook.
Go ahead,
Okay,
go ahead,
so
go ahead.
oh man, okay. Now, mind you, I don't have no favorite team. I'm a players person. So, you know, eventually I gotta go bias with my LSU boys, Burrow and Daniels. But
Yeah.
really my number one, my favorite quarterback in the league, honestly, is Josh Allen. It been like that. Josh Allen is that dude. So uh, I wish my other co-host on my pod, Cam, was on here. Cause Cam is the biggest Patriots fan I know.
Right.
And we spoke about
Ooh.
this on my pod last night. And he had a lot of good things to say. So hey, speaking for my brother Cam, hey, and Drake May we trust.
That's good.
But
He
but
looked good
one
though.
thing I can say though, hold on real quick. One thing I can say though, the way this Patriots team is set up with you got this young promising quarterback in Drake May. You drafted your franchise left tackle, of course, out of LSU, Will Campbell. You got a stud veteran receiver in Stephon Diggs who showed his ass. You got a young stud running back who really ain't even get productive yesterday. Well, that Sunday night game in Travion Henderson. And you got a real good motivational coach in Mike Vrabel. Patriots could not say they give Buffalo a run for their money in the division, but they're clear cut the second best team in their division. way ahead of New York and Miami. So, I'm not really shocked that happened. I feel like it was Drake May coming out party. I was really high on Drake May coming out of North Carolina. Like, dude is cold. He's really cold. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shocker. It was a confident boost for him as well, for that Patriots team. They need that as well. And honestly, I feel like that type of energy gonna really that's gonna carry on throughout the season, man. That's really one of my wild card teams coming out the AFC is New England.
Okay.
I see them around that 6-7 seed.
That's a lot to unpack. I think that they had a great win. I think it was a division game, so those could go either way a lot of times. I
Mm-hmm.
think that they're built kind of like how Tennessee was roughly, to where it's like back when Derrick Henry was there, it's like let's just keep it ugly, keep it close, and get it, get the dub at the end. Making the playoffs, I think they could. I think they'll be number 7 if they do make the playoffs. I
Yeah,
think,
6 or 7. Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
think they'll be number 7. Uh, but I mean, that was an impressive win. I got to give credit where credit is due. That was an impressive win. It's early in the season when they got to protect home field. I want to see if they do that. If they do, their level of respect is going to go up. What you think, Mook?
I can't be no farther than the opposite direction of what both of you guys said. I just don't got no faith. I don't really have no faith in Drake May. I just feel like it was one of those emotional games. But Stephon did, had an out-of-body
Yeah.
experience as a leader, leading that team. He got them riled up. He's going back to play against his old team. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's no more than that. I feel like this fool's gold. I say this, Cam. They the page. They are who we thought they were. The Bills just let them off the hook. So
Yeah,
I,
I didn't expect that neither,
I
man.
won't. I won't buy too much stock. I'm just being honest with you. It was just a Monday night game. Everybody get up for Monday night's game. You always see something out of the ordinary on these primetime games. I wouldn't put too much stock
Yeah.
into it. Maybe Drake may have fooled me, but I just
Okay.
Matt Jones was promising too his first year. So
Hey, hello. We not gonna compare Mac Jones to Drake May. That's out for the oranges.
I'm gonna tell you who I
Like,
really wanted to compare him to. I really wanted to
Who?
compare him to Mitchell Trubisky, another North Carolina quarterback that went number 1. But I didn't do that to him. So
You're reach.
I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him Matt Jones. I'm
it's
gonna give him Matt Jones.
the disrespect is crazy though.
No,
I
yeah, no.
mean, Drake May is kind of projected in that same genetic makeup as Josh Allen though. Big strong quarterback that's mobile.
Right.
Mac Jones ain't nowhere near mobile now. And Mitch Trubisky is, well, you see where he's at.
I'm just not a big
Nah, man.
fan of Mitchell. I mean Blake what's his name again?
Drake May.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing like nothing just like he don't have that it factor to me. Like even with this Dart kid, right? Jackson Dart. It factor, bro. Like even with
He
JJ
has it, yes.
even with JJ McCarthy, as long as I seen him play, it's just something about the kid that pops off like, man, this kid is it ain't hit me. It ain't hit me
So
with Drake
you
May yet.
watched that game on Sunday night where Drake May, every punch that the Bills threw, he threw a counter punch, and you said he has no it factor.
Man, I've seen I've seen Joe Flacco come in and look great. Okay, I've seen Cal Orton come in and look great for games.
How
I've seen
Orton.
Browning come in and look great for games. Like put put a
I
whole
don't
season
remember that game.
together. Put a whole season together, bro. You know what I'm saying? We seen Matt. We
It's a
seen
small
we seen Flynn get a whole contract before Russell took his job. I mean, we've seen this
and lost
before.
his job to Russell Wilson.
So you know what I'm saying? I've seen
It's
this
a
before.
small sample size for sure, man. But Honestly, I feel like the potential is there for Drake May, man. As long as you got the pieces around him, I feel like he'll be successful.
Yeah,
I can say this for a fact. In my opinion, I feel like he's the second best quarterback in that division behind Josh Allen. I'll take Drake May over Tua and Justin Fields right now. I would. And I'm a big Justin Fields fan. I love Justin Fields. But like,
okay, see.
nah.
So you say, so you telling me
Yeah.
it ain't just the Fields' fault that they
No, it's not. Nah, Justin Fields being productive. I blame that defense for them
to
boys being
me.
0-4,
I
0-5,
was
whatever
gonna
they
say
did.
Hey,
I was with you
I'm,
until you said that. I was like,
I'm gonna
I
say
can't
this
rock
too.
with
I'm gonna
that.
say this too.
Jeff Bills is out
Who
there.
they got to
He's
throw the
out there
ball to
balling
other than
like oh,
Wilson? Everybody know the ball is going to Wilson. They don't have
And he's
hundred
nobody.
still
percent,
coming down with it.
They don't have no.
100%.
They don't have no weapons in New York. No weapons.
I
Everybody
mean,
know Wilson can get the ball.
what real weapons does Drake May have outside of Stephon Diggs?
That's true too. That's true.
The running game about the same. I'll take Brees Hall as my quarterback over Ramondre Stevenson. So hey,
I mean, you got a point
Justin,
there. It's just that. I'm just being honest with you, bro. I want to try to
yeah,
force myself to see it, but I just he just
it's too
don't.
early.
It's just
Okay,
like
okay,
Yeah,
last year. It's like last year in college
look.
football,
Go
right?
ahead.
It's like last year in
yeah.
college football. They kept talking about the Carson Beck guy, right, for Georgia, and I kept
I ain't
saying
never seen it with Carson.
it.
Yeah,
It was like he ain't it. Like they doing it with the Nussmeier guy on LSU. He ain't it. Like you can't make a player be it.
yeah.
Some of these players just ain't it, bro. Like I'm seeing players when I say like, look, he is. I ain't seen it with Drake.
Right.
I just say,
Okay, look, we gonna see what only time's gonna tell. We gonna see. All right, the other shocker of the night. Yo, the Jaguars look like they might be for real. They're 4-1. They're
I
four
picked
and
that
one.
upset too. I picked that upset. I told my friends, I like, hey, Jacksonville gonna win this game tonight, man.
Patrick
I
Mahomes went
don't,
down the field, man. He Patrick Mahomes in Patrick Mahomes fashion. Went straight down that field, put them up 4 with less than 2 minutes left, and Trevor Lawrence answered. Are we buying real stock in Jacksonville?
who they played? Uh,
They beat
I
Houston.
feel
They beat
like
the Chiefs.
they beat the 49ers and they beat Kansas City. I mean, Jacksonville, they lost to the Bengals though. Jacksonville, they solid, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like I don't want to say they division is weak because the way the Colts is playing look pretty solid, but
Right.
they got a chance to win the division for sure between them and Indianapolis. I just like I said, I don't believe in the Texans right now just because I feel like that offense is still inconsistent. I'm a fan of CJ Stroud, but I feel like once they get their offense to full health, with at least Joe Mixon coming back healthy, then I'll look more into the Texans. But Jacksonville, they solid, but honestly, kind of like how Mook look at Drake May, that's how I feel about Trevor Lawrence.
yeah,
I feel like Trevor Lawrence, he has the talent, but he don't have the consistency. And he
I
been
agree.
around for about a good 4 years, 4 or 5 years, or something like that. He got the big contract, making 50, 55 million a year. What has Trevor Lawrence done though?
yeah,
I
So
agree.
it's kind of like
yeah.
he had a great game against Kansas City defense for sure, but I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I feel like I said, they'll come down to them and the Colts winning the division for sure. But I don't know. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. I love that defense though. I
Yeah.
love Jacksonville defense. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm right
All
there.
right.
I'm right
What's
there
up?
with you. I'm right there with you, Dooney. I don't trust this Jacksonville team. I've seen Trevor Lawrence teams, and
Yeah.
this is how I knew Trevor Lawrence wasn't going to be great. I remember if you can go back to when he was drafted first overall, he made this
Mhm.
statement, man, and it never sit well with me, bro. I would never like to hear my number one draft pick say what he said. He was like, "Yeah, I mean, football ain't everything to me." He said that
I remember
on draft
that.
day.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, like
I
it's not
remember
everything
that.
to me. It's like it's what I do, but it's not everything to me." When he said that, I was like, "Oh, he ain't gonna be great," because he was just like basically saying, "If I can't play
He's
football,
not obsessed.
oh well." So
Yeah.
when he said that on draft night. when he got drafted, I was like, oh, I don't want my quarterback made of that stuff he is. So, that's why I was with it. That's why I was with it at that point.
Mind you, his rookie year, he had what, like 16, 17 interceptions? So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Drake, I'm kidding. I'm talking about Drake, man. We passed it. Trevor Lawrence had his success, kind of coming into the NFL, being the number one pick. He had the hype, the best quarterback coming from Clemson, better than Deshaun Watson. He was not better than Deshaun
Yeah.
Clemson. I'm sorry. The only lost 3 games in his high school and college career. He had he had the height, the prototypical white quarterback. You know how that
Yeah.
little stereotype is or whatnot. But I mean,
They say he was generational. That was the words they
They
used.
yeah,
did,
right. And
but
they use that term
they
so
use that a
loosely.
lot. I can't stand it. They're gonna throw out this player's generational every
They
other
said that
year.
about Arch Manning. How did that turn out?
And Arch, I want to talk about Arch. I
I
want to talk about
tried.
Arch.
Okay, let's put a pause in the NFL real quick just to go to college football for a
I
second.
gotta talk about
I
Arch, man.
told everybody last year, this man is really a junior in college. If he was like that, he would have started last year. They would have told Urs, hey, either go to the league, look to the transfer portal, or sit on the bench because we're going to start Arch. Arch got in the Ohio State game. They put him in for that one play where he got rocked. Then they said, never mind, don't worry about it. And we came into this year, they're like, oh, he's going to send it off. Like different people are like, oh, he's going to be the Heisman, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, they would have already played him if this was the case. All we've seen from him is he obviously has talent. So I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
like
he's
Arch doesn't
raw.
have talent.
He's
Yeah,
raw potential.
yeah. But
Let's stop right there. Hold on. Why you said talent?
go ahead.
Well, let's not do that because I've been watching Arch Manning. Now he might get it in the mind. He might come to him because he is a man. I don't know about the talent part. Now he might got his daddy name because Cooper is his daddy. Cooper was a receiver
Right,
before he got injured. He couldn't play football anymore.
right.
He might got his daddy leg,
Right.
but he got Peyton Manning on after the Knicks hurt. Because every pass he's supposed to be looking like he's struggling to throw the ball. Every pass look like he
And
put
that
all
kills.
his body into it. He got Peyton Manning on after the Knicks hurt. Because that ball do not be looking pretty coming out. That's all I'm going to say about the talent. I don't see the talent. Be honest.
He has some throws where you're like, that was a good throw. That's an on time throw, or that's a thread the needle type of throw. So he
What?
definitely has those
But
type.
who is he playing when he made them throws? San Jose State, Sam Houston. So you see, it's kind of like I'm an advocate for Arch, man. But like I said, his last name carries so much weight, bro. It's like these expectations they put on him. Like, to be honest, he has more hype than Bronny had. Ain't nobody ever said Bronny James was gonna be the number one pick in college.
For sure.
So it's like Arch name. And like I said, I don't want to say the talent, like you said, looking at that Florida game, bro, he'll get better over time. He definitely needs to come back next year. That's a
100%.
no-brainer. But like as far as like his processing, only looking at one read, his efficiencies, that all you can say is he's mobile,
Yeah.
he's tough. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of playing more off of his tangibles than his intangibles than his tangibles. You know what I'm saying? He's playing with his physical abilities. He's not playing like a real quarterback supposed to play off their IQ. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he'll learn that over time. But like you said, it's a reason he didn't beat out Queen Ears last year.
Yeah.
It's a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He
it's just
just
like
got to he
I
got
said,
to get more reps in. He got to get more reps in.
he
He do
has a
not
big
have the
game this
Eli
weekend.
arm. He do not have an arm like Eli. Eli had an arm. That's one thing about Eli that people don't realize. Eli can sling that thing.
He'll throw that ball, dog.
Peyton,
Yo,
Eli
yo.
had the better arm.
Peyton was anticipation. He beat you with his mind.
Right.
Eli was
Yo.
Right.
more like
He
he
saw
see
everything.
it, he throw it to a spot, he throw a dart. You know what I'm saying? He could throw the ball. Orange, like I said, he
Mm-hmm.
got his daddy skill set. He got the land.
Yeah,
Now
he
you
gonna run that ball now.
So
no,
you saying Arch
no,
should switch to tight end? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
no. I'm just saying.
Nah, I ain't gonna
I'm
say
just
Is
that.
that
saying.
what I'm?
If you took Peyton's brain, Eli on, and Archman's land, Then you had a first quarter. But they trying to say this guy was going to have the big all three traits. I don't see it.
He got to develop it.
And that, I guess that's why they would say he was generational. But the other two factors ain't caught up yet. So I guess within the next couple of years, he's supposed to develop all these things because his footwork is not even that good.
Yeah, and that's because he ain't really had no reps, man. So like I said, you see, the only time he's really been successful this season is playing against these low tier schools. Whenever he play real competition, i.e., Florida and Ohio State, you see he's struggling. And mind you, Florida been ass this year. And DJ Lagway had like the best game of his season
For
against
sure.
the preseason number one team in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About 5-6 weeks ago. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Honestly, I think Art's gonna be all right. Like I said, I mean, like I said, as of right now, he's classified as a sophomore, redshirt sophomore. So he
Right.
still have at least 2 more full seasons after this one to develop. Then, if you want to be the number one pick, cool. You want to be a legend at Texas, cool. Go to go to Colt McCoy route. But as of right now,
Mm.
you nowhere near the number one
Well, I tell you
quarterback,
what,
man.
nobody will ever be
Hope
greater than
McCoy
Vince
route
Young.
is great. That's a great
Nobody will never be greater
example.
than Vince Young at Texas.
Oh yes, most definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What he did against USC is legendary for sure. Okay, so UT has a big game this weekend against Oklahoma, so we'll see what comes up with that. If UT wants to get back on the map and make something shake, Oklahoma's ranked number 6 right now, so they better do it this weekend. All right, so let's look ahead, going back to the NFL. All right, so we've been doing this thing where me and Mook, we make our picks. The field makes their picks, so whatever guests come on, they'll make their picks, and we'll see at the end of the year who got the most right. Right now, me and Mook are tied at 10. The field is at 8. All right, so Dooney, you representing the field right now, bro. So they need you because they down by 2, and I'm not giving them my lead. So you're gonna have to go perfect. All
Gotcha.
right, so this week we had the Seahawks versus the Jags. Who you got winning?
Jags.
Okay. Mook, what's up?
Man, Down Darnold's starting to make me a believer, bro. And that defense is critical for Seattle. I'm going Seattle. I'm saying Trevor Lawrence reverts back to Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to Seattle.
Yeah, I think I'm going Seattle too. I think they're gonna come back to life. They'll come back to reality this week. The Jags are good, but they also have a short week that they're playing with, so I think they'll figure that one out. Let me see. Second game that we have on ours, we have the Cardinals and the Colts. The Cardinals obviously had that little situation where the wide receiver dropped a touchdown a little early, and the coach took it out on him.
He
That was a
did that
little,
2 weekends in a row, man.
yeah. I mean,
2 games in a row.
that's how you get benched and never see the field again. But who y'all got? Cards or the Colts?
I got the Cardinals. I
Colts.
got the Cardinals in the upset.
Mook got the Cardinals in the
Oh,
upset. Okay.
yeah, I got to go Indiana Jones on this one, man. I feel like Jonathan Taylor gonna have a field day against that defense.
I
Yeah.
agree completely. I'm going the Colts as well. I think they're going to keep their momentum going. Plus, they don't want Houston to try to hawk them down. So I'm with you on that one. We got the Niners and the Bucks.
That's gonna be a game to watch.
That
That's
is.
gonna be some gunslinging. Mac Jones and Baker. Personally, due to all the injuries 49ers have, I got to go to Bucks. I am a Baker Mayfield fan. I've been a Baker Mayfield fan, and Baker I trust, and he's prime time.
I miss Baker in
And
Cleveland.
I love that rookie that they got over there, Emeka Ibuka, their receiver.
Ohio
That's
State
my
legend.
offensive rookie of the year right there. Yeah,
Ohio State legend from wide receiver U, aka Ohio State. I
we're
remove.
gonna talk about that later on. I got a question for y'all. We're gonna talk about that. Keep that in mind.
I know you're
But
gonna say
back
LSU, but we can do
nah,
this.
nah, nah, nah,
Oh,
nah.
okay.
We gonna discuss that later. But like I said, if I had to pick, I'm going Tampa Bay. I like Baker.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going Bucks too. Mook, who you got?
Man, I'm on the Bucks, man. Hey, Baker, to me, he's my front runner right now. MVP.
Yeah.
He's
He
been
playing like he top five.
Eddie, like you said, Eddie Buka. Boy, you don't even miss Mike Evans right now. That's crazy
bruh,
to say.
bruh, he's catching everything.
Man,
All
boy,
right,
shoot.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
and
I'm gonna
he
say
gets
he
this.
better
rookie of
as the
the year,
game
man.
goes on. That's the best thing about him. As the
For
game
sure,
goes on, he's
Yeah.
for
grabbing
sure,
more
that's the
catches.
offensive rookie of the year right now.
I
And
agree.
Yes, most definitely.
I agree.
and that ain't even close.
I don't think so either. All right, we have the Lions and the Chiefs. The Chiefs need this game, so who y'all got?
Bro, Lions keep rolling, man. I don't see nobody slowing them
Yeah.
down.
Woo!
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got Detroit in that one well, man.
So
I think
Chiefs
they
go to
gonna have
2-4.
problems. I think Kansas City is gonna slow down the running game, surprisingly. I don't think Jameer Gibbs gonna go crazy, but they gonna have problems trying to contain Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay.
I'm
I got
simply,
Detroit winning that one.
I'm simply there because there's one more week to Rice return.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Rasheed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's their real number one receiver
yeah.
right there.
For sure.
So, so I think everybody need to get they what they say. Everybody need to get they glick back on Kansas City before Rice come because once
Cause
Rice
they
come
going
back,
on a streak when he returned.
how y'all say BTA?
Get your ass up.
Yeah, it's BTA for everybody that's in them boys' way, bro. 'Cause Kansas City ain't going down without a fight. So it's BTA for
Nah,
everybody else after this week. So Lions is right on time. But get this dub.
that's the Sunday
Okay.
night game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I can tell you this
Yeah.
right here. When Rice come back, it moves everybody right to their right position. Right now,
Oh
everybody's
yeah.
playing out of place. In Kansas City. Once he come back, Brown will be able to move right to that nickel spot. He won't have to play outside. You know, um, um,
Worthy can be that
Worthy,
deep threat
he
that they
get to be the
need.
gadget guy that he usually is. Gigi
Yeah.
Schuspisler, he get to go back to his role of, when you need short yardage, he's very
Mm-hmm.
effective with that. So once those guys and then Travis Kelsey get to go back to his role where he ain't the primary weapon, so he get freezed up a little bit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he moves everybody back into their right places, and then Kansas City takes off after this one. So I
I
got the
think
Lions.
KC wins this game.
If this game was
I,
if
I,
this game was next week when Rice return, I would have Kansas.
you said if it's this week. Yeah, I got KC winning this game because I think they have to win this game. You don't want to go down 2-4. So
Even if they do go down
three
2-4, even if
three
they do
three
go
is
down
a much
2-4,
easier. They've gone to the Super Bowl going down 3-3. Two
who
four.
who
That's a lot to ask.
can I ask you this one thing? Who do you fear in that division?
It's not
Even if
about
they go down
fearing. It's
2-4.
just it's not even about fearing. You don't want to miss the playoffs off of winnable games that you lost early.
That's why I'm
I can't
saying
see Kansas
And,
City
and
not
that
make the playoffs though.
who who the way I don't even see the Broncos.
Nah.
Oh, they got a great
I
defense.
like the Broncos, but nah, I see them they gonna be around at 9-8. They nah, not yet. Same with the Chargers.
They might get 10 wins this year.
so all right. So tell me.
Yeah.
So let's run through it real quick and tell me yes or no for playoffs. You think the Ravens can end up making the playoffs?
No,
Yeah, yes,
Ooh.
no, or maybe. Just yes, no, or
you said the
maybe.
Raiders.
Mm,
You said the Raiders.
Ravens,
the Ravens, Baltimore.
Oh, I think
Baltimore.
Ravens gonna make the
I
playoffs.
s-
Ravens gonna make the playoffs.
They're gonna make it.
Yeah.
I got maybe
This. Oh,
because Lamar got that hamstring injury.
yeah, it for sure
Yeah.
predicated upon how hurt he is. The Steelers are gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Uh,
Pittsburgh making it. Yeah.
Jacksonville and the Colts right now are both sitting at 4-1. Do you think both of them will make the playoffs?
One, I got the Colts winning that division, so Colts gonna make the playoffs.
Okay.
Uh, Jacksonville, I want to say wild card,
So you want to
but
put them
then
with
you got
maybe?
Denver and the Chargers. Yeah, they are maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
Colts, yes. Though.
Houston, are they a maybe?
If a second team
I
gonna get
don't.
in, if a second team can get in on that division, yeah,
Yeah. So
Okay.
you got Houston over Jacksonville making it.
yes. I feel like
Okay.
Jacksonville.
And
I feel like
we have the
Jacksonville, man, ain't gonna
Bills.
be able to keep it up.
The Bills will be 4. We
Yeah,
have the
Buffalo in there.
Patriots as a maybe.
I
We
don't got the
have
Patriots. I don't got the Patriots making.
okay. Do you have the Do you have the Chargers?
Yeah, I got the Chargers
I,
as a
I,
wild
I
card
just like
team.
the Chargers even more, not like just like the Patriots.
You dislike them.
And
I
then
like that.
do you think the
Oh,
Broncos are
Saquon.
the Broncos a maybe?
I got the Broncos over both of them.
I like the Broncos more than I like the Chargers too. I like the Broncos defense. Yeah.
So not including KC right now, we have 5 teams that we said are going in, and then we have 5 maybes, and KC would be with the maybes. They need to win this game.
KT gonna win that
Yeah.
division. I'm telling you.
KC gonna make yeah. KC
You
gonna
said
make the
K.
playoffs.
KC
As
gonna
long as
protect to win that
15 is
division.
healthy, they getting there.
KC gonna win that division.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, and I want them to make the playoffs. Like I
They gonna
said
make the
earlier in the
playoffs.
year, I don't think that. I think the worst thing that could happen is if they go to the Super Bowl. If you want Patrick Mahomes to really get some real help, because they're not gonna give him any help. Even Dom co-signed that one, but we'll see. So, all right. So let me see. So I said KC's gonna win this. Y'all both going with Jacksonville? I mean, not Jacksonville. Y'all both went with the Lions for this one. The Bears and Commanders. That's the Monday night
Commanders.
game. Who y'all
Come
got?
on.
Commanders.
Commanders. I gotta get my QB. Commanders. Jaden healthy. No problem.
I'm with y'all. Commanders all the way. Okay. All right. So this is solid. We're gonna follow up and see who did what. Let me see. I'm making my notes. All right. Cool. I bet that. All right. So I don't know if y'all got a chance to see it, but Michael Irvin has been going off. You know, some guys have been talking about they don't think Dion would be able to cover wide receivers today. Michael Irvin, what would he be able to do in today's NFL? This player and this player better than him. You know, talking crazy. If you could take now, do we all agree the '80s and '90s was way more physical when it comes to football? We all agree with this, right?
Of course.
Man, we ain't even finna sit up here and have this conversation, bro. We ain't finna let these YNs influence us to even have this conversation. You said Michael
And look,
Irvin
Yeah.
100% because I think that's even crazy. Like my nephew, he plays football right now. He plays college football, and we were talking about this because he was trying to say how good or not good certain Hall of Famers were, and I said that he's absolutely lost his mind because a lot of people think the best players are the ones that they've been able to see with their own eyes. So, out of all the wide receivers today, this is my question. Out of all the wide receivers today, who do you think will be the best wide receiver if we drop them in, let's say, the 90s?
Who would be the best one or best playing today?
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
I was about to say DK Metcalf, but AJ Brown for sure. Yeah, AJ for sure. You get AJ his targets, he
Yeah.
gonna make some use. Yeah,
I
I'm just,
was I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
real with
Justin
you, bro.
Jefferson because he can run every route.
I don't
He
see,
would still be
man. I love Justin Jefferson. I love Justin Jefferson. He was my number 1 draft pick. But I'm gonna be honest with you. To know you going through that building, know somebody gonna knock your block off. Ed Reed, Miles
hmm
Sanders, Troy Polamalu, Ryan Clark, and still come down with the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think these guys built like that, man.
I mean, I don't think
Mm-mm.
Justin. I don't think Justin's weak. I think Justin,
I'm not saying he's
Jamar
weak.
Chase.
I'm not
I feel
saying
like
he's weak.
Justin, Jamar Chase. Some of these guys would still be them if you dropped
I'm
them
gonna
in the
just say
90s.
this. I'm
But
gonna
I
just say
will.
this.
I do agree completely. Going across the middle, knowing that someone can, lead with their head and hit you under the chin and knock you out the game, and then be like, "Hey, it is what it is." That's a completely different reality to be like, "Hey, I'm protected." The worst that can
Hey,
happen is
Dooney,
you're gonna hit my knee.
Yeah,
Dooney, JB, I'm gonna just tell you this.
Yeah.
Back in them days, all that were $30,000 chains. and all that
Oh yeah.
in your
No, that
mouth.
wouldn't happen.
No, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, bro. Somebody
You're
breaking
right.
it off you. It
Yeah, yeah.
might ease
Imagine
it off.
getting snatched and beat up. It's gonna be a
Oh yeah.
twofer. Yeah.
Hey,
No.
look, I can see Ray Lewis hitting you, grabbing off your neck, pulling it up when you doing this move.
On some Debo shit.
Big facts. And Reed coming up holding your chain like this.
Yeah. It was
Nah,
nasty back then, bro. I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when I'm hearing some of these, younger guys talking about like they'll disrespect like how good T.O. was, and I'm like, do you understand this man played in the Super Bowl with a
Dude,
broken leg
what's
and
the
still
word
gave
back?
you over 100?
Antoine Bowden. Antoine Bowden was tough.
Yeah. Yep. Broke
Tough
his
as
jaw.
hell,
He was out
man.
there playing with a broken
Hines
jaw.
Ward.
Antoine
All
Ward,
them
yeah.
shit, man. Another
And
receiver I think would have did really well back there, opposite of AJ Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Cause he know how to block, he know how to catch, and he physical. Definitely
yeah,
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Also, all right. Just to switch it up again, Shador Sanders. Listen, y'all know I'm from Cleveland. They need to start doing him wrong, bro. Kevin Stefanski saying I still don't know if he's gonna be the number 2 wide receiver. That was disrespectful. I don't like it.
Number 2 quarterback.
Hey, start Shador at week 9. Like I said, I don't want to have to go back and forth with this. I don't want to have
Hey,
to catch
Jalen
any flights
Gabriel
to
didn't look
Cleveland.
bad. Jalen
I ain't
Gabriel,
like he looked good against that Brian Flores
he
defense,
didn't
man. He
look
looked
bad,
solid.
bro. I'm telling you, he played on
Nah,
team.
honestly, you
Yeah,
know who the engine of that offense is though? Quinshad Junkins.
Junkies looking
100%.
Oh,
real good.
100%.
that's a bad boy.
And I knew he was going
That's
to
a
be when we
bad
picked him
boy.
up in the draft. I said, y'all let this man fall.
You know
Y'all
what?
slipping. But
Junkies is
Dylan
what they
Gabriel.
thought
Here's what I'll
Richardson was
say.
gonna be.
Dylan Gabriel is okay. Honestly, he's okay.
Yeah,
He's
he's
good. He's solid. But like, no, no, no. He doesn't make me as a Browns fan be like I don't want to explore other options. He's
Yeah,
like he's cool, but let's also see what this is talking about as well.
yeah.
right.
You know what I think about Junkies? Junkies is what they thought Richardson was gonna be when they drafted him.
Oh, I forgot about Trent. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Trent was supposed to be there. Trent was tough in
That's
college.
what I'm
I don't know
saying.
what happened when he got to the
He
league,
run the
but
ball.
I
He run the ball like Trent did in college.
and
Trent in
I
college
was just about to say, okay, I got a question for y'all.
was
Out
up.
of that whole little era of them Alabama running backs, from the Mark Ingrams, the Trents, the Eddie
Derrick
Lacy's,
Henry.
Derrick Henrys, who is the best Alabama running back as their tenure there?
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry.
That's your
Derrick Henry.
I don't know, bro. I don't know because
yeah.
Mark
I
Mark
was gonna
Henry
say
turned that
Trent
program
Richardson was
around.
that dude, bro.
Mark Henry, I think not Mark Henry. I think
And Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram
Mark
was tough
Ingram
too.
turned that program around.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
put that team on
Heisman.
his back. I remember 200
Yeah,
yard
he was the
games back
first
to
one.
back to back. I'm gonna go Mark Henry.
I like Trent Richardson, bro. You remember that little double
Yeah,
juke he had on Ole Miss ass?
that's
That
what
little
I'm
fake
saying.
ass spin?
That's why he was so disappointed in the NFL. It's like he forgot that he forgot that he supposed to get
Yeah.
in the NFL. I guess he said these guys are too big and too strong. Everybody fan. That's the reality.
Now he said never mind.
Look, you can tell when he got in the NFL, he was like, bro, I'm gonna make a business decision. Dude was like, bro,
Yeah.
I ain't been had no CTE. That's how he played.
Right.
That was some talent there, boy.
No, he was
Man,
tough though.
Trent.
Sure, for
Bro, I was
sure.
cold,
In
bro.
college,
You know who else
in
was playing?
college, you already know.
Yeldon.
Like you
TJ
know, going
Yeldon.
into the game, this man's gonna eat. Let's just try to
TJ
figure everything
Yeldon
else
was
out.
cold too. TJ
You said
Yeldon
who?
was cold. TJ
Oh yeah,
Yeldon.
Yeldon
Yeah,
was good
TJ
too.
Yeldon.
He was
Yeah.
Yeldon
cold
was good
for a
too.
minute.
It was so crazy because
Hey,
Alabama kept a running back. It was so tough that what was his name? Josh Jacobs couldn't get on the field for real.
Yeah.
until his senior year.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't get on the field, and we know
Hey,
he's good.
Yeldon, he was one of those backs where he didn't do enough to get the national spotlight, like to be the number one back. But he was so good at what he did that you couldn't get on the field because you were like, every time you came up, you were like, man, why number 4 ain't in the game?
Yeah.
Even when Jake was in the back of the book, you just had
Yeah.
him because folks could catch, he could block, do
Yep.
everything. Yeah, man, I
Even
like yeah.
recently, Najee Harris. Najee was a solid running back too at Bama.
Yeah. He probably had
Bama
the
Najee was
worst
just got
tenure.
fast.
He probably had the worst tenure, though.
you right. You right.
And I agree with that. Najee
You
was
right.
fast. That's what Najee was. Najee just had that third gear that he could get to that most of the other guys couldn't get to. So once he hits it, he can quick lateral move, take off. All right, so real quick, let's switch it up. And when I say switch it up, we're about 2 weeks out from the NBA season. Now, as the best basketball player here, man, I'm like super locked in and excited on this season. All right, let's start here with the West.
You
Top
said
four
that what?
teams. As the best basketball player here, I said it out loud.
You said what?
Bruh, in no world,
Hey man.
in no world can we have this conversation. You already know.
You were a trip.
You already know. So in conclusion,
Hey, hey, all I'ma say is,
yeah.
hey, what Kendrick said, sit down. Be humble. Hey, I'm just gonna be humble. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna speak on that. Hey, I don't speak on nothing, man.
I was gonna say we
I
gonna
just
have
do
we
what I
gonna have a
do.
nothing nice. We're gonna have a
What
nothing
you
nice.
saying, bro? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna do what
Yeah.
old boy did. Just sit down and be humble. What was the statement, bro? What was you saying?
Hey, Mook, we got $50. I got $50 still waiting on you
All right.
to play this 1-on-1.
Okay.
So you just let me know when you ready. All right, so top four teams in the West. Preseason's going well. We seen KD out here hooping. We seen a little bit of Cooper Flag. Top four teams in the West. Just looking ahead, looking at the crystal ball. Who y'all seeing? Dooney, you could go first, bro.
Top four teams finishing the season at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Uh, I got OKC. I got Houston. I got Denver. Uh, I ain't gonna put them in there. OKC, Houston, Denver, and I ain't gonna lie, it gets spooky after that, man. It
Who you
gets
thinking?
spooky.
Who you thinking?
You asked me?
Oh no, Dooney. Who you thinking? Because he's
I don't know. I kind of want to throw the Clippers in there. I kind of want to throw possibly the Lakers in there, cause of Luka. I don't know. A surprise team. They still young. Not top four, but I do got them in that playing area if they healthy. San Antonio.
I can
Uh,
see this being a breakout
uh
year for him finally.
yeah. I don't know, man. If I had to put someone at four, I ain't gonna lie. I'll put the Clippers in. I like the Clippers. I think Bradley Beal gonna have a bounce back year. Harden always been a good regular season player, and they just gotta make sure Kawhi healthy. I like the pieces they added in the offseason as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
So
Mook,
yeah,
what's up, bro?
OKC, Houston, Denver, and Clippers.
Yeah,
Bet. Mook, what's up, bro?
I got OKC, Denver, Dallas, Clippers.
Dang, you live in Houston now?
I got Houston 5 or 6, man. I feel like
Okay.
I feel like I feel like it's a lot of what ifs. When Fred VanVleet went down, that kind of pushed them out top 4 to me. Um, we just don't know. We don't know. We don't know about Amen. Oh, we expect him to take that leap, but
Yeah.
last year we expected Green to take that leap. It didn't happen, you know. So we don't know. We don't know. So
Mm.
I know. I
One.
know.
Okay.
I know what. I know what OKC gonna do. I know
Mm-hmm.
what. I know Jokic is the best player in the planet. I know what he gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I know
I
what
still got
Facts.
Giannis.
I know what a healthy Kyrie and Anthony Davis is going to do. And I
Hey, but look, that's the reason. My bad to cut you off.
go ahead.
That's why I didn't put Dallas in there. I got high expectations for Cooper Flag playing his role, but when the last time we seen a healthy Anthony Davis?
But I'm
You
gonna
know
tell
he
you
got
this.
to wear them little goggles and thing for the
I'm gonna
rest of
tell
his
you this.
career now.
It ain't Cooper Flag ain't got nothing to do with why I got them three. This team is gonna be hell defensive. You know how big this team is?
Yeah, they front line. Yeah,
Yeah.
from 3 to
This
5.
team,
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah. It's gonna
team
be hard to
healthy
score in the paint on them.
with Klay Thompson back as a sniper, Kyrie Irving, Cooper Flag is a
Kyrie said he don't know if he gonna play this year though.
check even if he
He
don't.
might not come.
Cooper Flag right now, defensively, he's an NBA player.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure.
the team defense, why they're gonna get him top 4. Because it's gonna be hard to score on him. Anthony Davis is gonna be a problem this year. He got a point to
If
prove.
he's healthy.
He's probably gained
Yeah,
about 20 pounds too. If he can carry that weight, he's gonna be a problem. And watch out for New Orleans. And
that's my sleeper team.
watch out
They
for
got a
New
lot
Orleans.
of young talent down
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
But I gotta say, my top 4 is we all know what Kawhi Leonard gonna do, and we know what James Harden do in the regular season.
yeah, exactly.
So
Clippers.
my top 4, I feel like it's pretty solid. It can go in either. It, I don't necessarily think it's gonna be the order, but I see them 4 teams. And I really want to put Golden State up there with Jimmy Butler coming back for a whole season.
In top 4?
It simply depends on how much
They're
they
gonna
can
be
get
closer
from
to the
Draymond
play-in
Green.
than they are. They're gonna be closer to the
You
play-in
know
than they
Kaminga
really are to
resigned,
the
right?
fourth.
You know Kaminga
Who? I
resigned.
don't
I
care.
wouldn't have resigned the way they
That
did
didn't
me.
change.
But Kaminga, he
He
resigned.
only retired. Man, please. All right, so we have we for sure have the Nuggets. We for sure have
Yup.
OKC. I have Houston because Houston was number 2 last year. I don't feel like they
So
got
you got
worse.
Houston over
Even with
Minnesota?
Fred, even I don't think
I
Minnesota.
forgot about Minnesota.
You got Houston
No,
over
That's who I
Minnesota?
forgot about. I forgot about Minnesota.
what did
I got
Minnesota
them in my
do?
top 4.
What did Minnesota do worthwhile this year and this offseason? Because they
They
needed
got the
more,
same team though. Nah, man.
and they had to
I
play in the
forgot all
play-in.
about Minnesota.
Hey,
Yeah.
Minnesota had to play in the play-in to get into the playoffs last year.
I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Like
I
I'm not
forgot about Minnesota,
Minnesota
dog.
didn't do it.
OKC
Like
made
I
Minnesota
like
look like
it,
Minnesota
but
look.
Minnesota doesn't have enough.
OKC made Minnesota look like the way they look. Ain't nobody else making Minnesota look like that. I'm telling you that right now.
Nobody else had a chance. Denver did way better against OKC than Minnesota did. And Michael Porter Jr. couldn't hit a shot to save his life, and we know he's not playing defense.
I'm just telling you this
His
right here.
shoulder was messed up,
I'm
man.
just telling you right here.
But listen. I like Ant too. Anthony Edwards is a hooper. I like him too.
Bro,
They
I
don't
just
have
think
enough.
Houston,
They
I just
should have
think
kept
Houston is
Cat.
a year away.
Julius Randle. They should have kept Cat. Julius Randle is good, but Julius Randle is not the answer because one day he's gonna give you like 25. The next day he'll give you 13, depending on who y'all playing against.
True that.
So I definitely have OKC, Denver. I have Houston because Houston's gonna be tough. You don't get KD and be like, we lost Fred Van Fleet, and that's gonna be all the difference. That like KD also has championships. KD can also talk to the young dudes. Also, those young dudes have heart. Amen Thompson, I don't know if you watch him like that, Mook, but he got heart. Like you're not just gonna
He
talk
a
to him
dog,
in whatever
bro.
type of way. And
Fred
he's
VanVleet
for
is a
sure
leader.
he's
He's a
for,
leader.
for sure top
He's
3
definitely their leader for sure.
Okay, you could be the leader on the bench.
Durant already told
I
you.
would.
Durant already told
You
you
can
I
give me
just
words
want to
of
hoop.
encouragement for the bench.
Durant
I was
already
gonna
told
say,
you I just want to hoop.
bro, he may just want to hoop,
But
which is completely cool. Cause like y'all know where I stand on Durant. But you don't. But what they were missing last year when they were in that playoffs against the Warriors, they were missing somebody who could consistently give them a bucket. The defense did more than enough to slow down the Warriors, but on offense, like they didn't have anything that they could just really go to. If you have KD on your team, you have something that you can really go to. If all else fails, we're clearing out. We'll clear out, get the switch, and then if you get the switch on him with whoever you want, Amin Thompson's throwing anything down if you decide you want to go over and help. He's coming up weak side for the live. Like they have guys.
Remember,
and Reed Shepard's getting clocked this year, and we know he can shoot.
remember, we only talking about regular season. Houston gonna dominate the regular season now.
I
Now
agree.
it's the postseason. They definitely gonna miss Van Fleet in that postseason though. I 100% agree with that.
I'm just being honest with you. Chemistry is look. Let me tell you this
They have
about the Reds.
82 games to build it.
Don't get me wrong. The Reds can play with anybody, but these are young guys, and you know, I think people expected him to come in and fit in with Houston like he did with Golden State. We got to realize Golden State was veterans, and those guys knew how to.
Yeah, they was the veterans.
So
Yeah,
that's what I keep.
you right about
I
that.
think people keep expecting to
I
see
don't think
Durant
that though.
just come in and he play his role like he did with Golden State, and that great as Durant is, he's not going to be able to step in and do that for Houston like that. It's going to take growing pains. I'm telling you, Udoka is a great coach, and that's one thing I can depend on. Udoka gonna coach the crap out of those guys. He ain't gonna take no BS. That's one thing I
Best
do.
coach in the league.
But I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you think they're gonna be a top 14 this year, no. I'm just telling you, they ain't gonna be better than OKC right now. They ain't gonna. They don't. Who they point guard is?
The point guard is either gonna be.
Man, Thompson
It's
can
gonna be
bring the
Amin
ball
Thompson.
up the court. To be
It's
honest,
gonna be Amin Thompson, and Amin Thompson was originally a point guard. That's
Okay,
what he originally
I'm
was.
just saying, bro. I'm just saying. If they do, hey, that's great. That's great. I want to be wrong in this situation. I just don't think I'm going to be wrong in this situation. Like I said, I really
You're
don't.
going to.
I'm just saying, bro. I didn't think for 6 spot because I think Minnesota's not going over.
Where's this faith in Minnesota coming from? Like, what has Minnesota really shown us that we're like, we can hang our
What it
hat
was?
on that?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards learning
What
how to
has
do.
Minnesota shown us that we're like, we can hang our hat on that? Anthony Edwards, again, is a hooper. Nothing taken away from him. After Anthony Edwards, who are we worried about? We're not really worried about Minnesota's defense like that. So if we're worried about them on offense, who's the concern? Not Rudy Gobert.
You saying that like oh, once we take our Anthony Edwards, like that's easy.
Nas Reed a bucket.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Julius Randle can go get a bucket though. And and mind you, they ain't even brought the young pup out to get his minutes. Rob Dillingham. They gotta find some tick for him.
I agree with
He's a
that.
bucket
I
coming off
definitely
the
agree
bench.
with that. But Julius Randle, is he better than Cat?
Nah.
Okay,
Honestly, to be honest, he's not better. He's not better talent wise. Honestly, I feel like Julius Randle fit that team better. Like, meaning culture wise, attitude. Like, he's the
when
type of personality you need aside Anthony Edwards. That dog. Cat
so
ain't got no
my
dog in
only
him. His name
here's
is
my
Cat.
problem with that. And I kind of feel that, but here's my problem with that. When they beat the Nuggets the year before last, it was because Cat was able to give Jokic fits and make his job a little harder. That was like the biggest
True.
thing. Like they were putting Cat on him on defense, and then on offense, Jokic couldn't just hang out. He had to go see what Cat was talking about out on the perimeter, and then even in the mix in the paint. Julius Randle, you're not worried about him on offense the same way you're
Yeah.
worried about Cat, and then you're not worried about him on defense for real either. What are we talking about? Like they're good. They're going to make the playoffs. They will make the playoffs. However, they're gonna be somewhere between 6, 7, 8. That's what they're gonna be. The Minnesota Timberwolves are gonna be 6, 7, 8. The Warriors are gonna be somewhere in 6, 7, 8. The Warriors might be 5, but probably 6, 7, 8. The Clippers are cut off that 5 spot. The Lakers, as a matter of fact, the Lakers are probably gonna be 6. So the Warriors are gonna be like that 7, 8. Minnesota's gonna be 7, 8. That's what I'm really thinking we looking at right here.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, bro.
Question. So, how do you think? I got a good question. How do you think Minnesota look without Anthony Edwards? Are
Minnesota,
they a playing team? Are they trash?
they're not a playing team. They're a lottery team.
So, how do you think OKC looks without Shea?
They're a playoff team.
They're a playing team.
They're a playoff team. I'm gonna tell you why.
I put them at playing.
I'm gonna tell you why they're a playoff team. You still got Williams.
But is he a number one option though?
He can be
Could
a
he
Yeah,
be a
number
number
one.
one
that's
option?
what I
He
don't
can
know.
be a
That's
number
what I
one
don't know.
option. You still got Chad.
He's not a number one option though.
You still have. What's my boy that won the championship with the Lakers? Caruso.
He's for sure not a
Yeah,
number one option.
they're still. I'm not saying they might be a play-in team. Yeah, play-in team.
Yeah, I think they're a playing team.
But
They'll be a difficult playing team that if they could catch you on the right day, they could knock you out the playoffs. That's who they would be.
they'll be what I think the Pistons are.
Somewhat,
I
yeah.
like the Pistons. We got to talk about the East as well because the East is so wide open,
It's really
so
not.
wide open, man.
It's
If
so
Cleveland,
It
here's
really
Cleveland,
is, man.
if
the
Cleveland
Cavs are
can
coming
stop
out the East.
disappointing us, it's wide
I
open.
have zero faith in the Cavs, bro. I'm
I don't
not
like
even
this
gonna hold
attitude.
you.
I don't like the negative energy.
Nah, you Cleveland, yeah. Nah, it's cause I mean my favorite player on that team is Evan Mobley. Honestly, I love two-way players,
Yeah,
but I mean Darius Garland, defensive liability,
he's gonna be
inconsistent
traded though.
offensively. Donovan Mitchell, Donovan is
A bucket.
Donovan is good. He a top five shooting guard in the league, top five. Uh, I don't know, man. I feel like Cleveland had opportunities to get to the promised land
I'm a,
past couple years, and they couldn't get past Indiana, or they couldn't get
Last
past,
year was
what I'm
injuries.
saying, Boston.
my favorite player on Cleveland is Lonzo Ball.
I like Lonzo.
That's why
I
they're
like
gonna. That's why they're gonna have a chance this year.
Lonzo's
Because of
on
my boy.
Cleveland.
Lonzo. Cool.
I don't have anything bad to say about him, but I feel like you tripping. I feel like Mitchell hoops.
Look,
The addition of Hunter hooping. Lonzo's if he can
look.
stay healthy.
Question. Real
Go ahead.
question. Hold on, real quick, y'all. My bad. Question. Do y'all think Lonzo Ball will make more of an impact than Ty Jerome did?
I'm gonna just say this. To answer your question.
They play completely different.
But
They
I'm gonna
play
say this.
completely
I'm gonna
different.
say,
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this about Lonzo, right?
Yeah.
The last time Lonzo was healthy was with the Bulls that first year, right? Before he went down, they was the number one seed in the East. When he got
That
hurt,
was such a small
that
sample
team fell
size
out
though.
the playoff. They went from being the number one seed to not even making the playoff.
But everybody got hurt that year for the Bulls.
It's something about really pretty much it was really Lonzo. Because everybody else was healthy. Even Patrick White came back.
Zach LaVine was hurt.
LaVine played the crap out of that season. They just were losing.
Is Lonzo Ball a healthy Lonzo Ball better than Josh Giddey right now?
Healthy Lonzo Ball is first team all defensive player, and
First?
he's a high IQ player.
Mm-hmm.
His IQ, every team that Lonzo plays on, the ball, the dude, he impacts the game like a LeBron. He impacts the game without even having the ball. It's just the way he plays that players want to play like. Like if you watch that Bulls team, the ball moving. He's a tempo type. He's a tempo setter. He don't even got to have the
Tyrese
ball.
Halliburton.
He's going to run. He's going to advance the ball. The ball's going to move. And he's the type player when you know you're going to get your shots because he's not going to take too many shots. He's going to get the threes up. But for the most part, he's going to make the best player look shine because he's going to give him the ball. And he's going
True
to
that.
run
True
fast
that.
break. The ball's going to move around without hitting the floor. That's why I like Lonzo so much. And as a defender, he's gonna hold your best perimeter guy, and he's gonna hawk down. I'm telling you, this is gonna be what Cleveland needs, especially with Garland and Mitchell. They find the most inopportune times to get hurt.
Facts on that. Yeah, most definitely.
I
Yeah,
do not like the
They
negativity
undersized
that's
guard.
happening right now about injuries. Darius
I
Garland's
mean,
played
he's
that.
speaking facts though. Like he's speaking facts. Like Garland and Mitchell, more so Darius Garland
yeah,
finds ways to get hurt at the worst times of the season, going into the playoffs.
yeah,
Getting
But like I
touch toe
said, my
last year
favorite
was
player on
crazy.
that team is Evan Mobley though.
yeah. Even
I
Mobley,
mean,
he
getting
tough.
touch toe last year was insane for Darius Garland. That was absolutely wild.
Yeah.
All right, so let's close it out real quick on this. All right, we need to do our basketball movies with basketball season coming up. Dooney, what's your top 4 basketball movies all time?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, we got to go with no specific order, but
Okay.
number one is Coach Carter. I just got to put that there. Coach Carter. I got to go Glory Road.
Mm,
He got game obviously, and I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I probably say White Man Can't Jump,
I'm not
just
mad at
because
it.
I like that.
I'm not mad at it. Mook, what's up? What you got? What's your 4?
man, I gotta go. I'm gonna change it up. I gotta go. Love and basketball.
Mm.
Space
Toxic.
Jam. Space Jam 1.
Yeah.
Um, um, Love and basketball. Space Jam 1. Um, Coach Carter. Mm, was that Sunset? Was that Sunset Point?
Sunset Road. I was thinking it
Sunset,
too.
yeah,
I was
Sunset
thinking of
Road.
that.
You know what? I'm gonna
I was
take that
thinking
back. I'm not gonna say Sunset Road. I'm gonna use a comedy for this one. I like Eddie.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
That was a classic.
I gotta
Hey,
go
you know
Eddie.
what's crazy? That movie was about New York Knicks. You know they filmed that movie in Charlotte.
Really?
That makes
Yeah, that was
But look,
crazy.
I
that
know
does make
most
sense.
people won't say Eddie because it's whooping over it, but that was a classic
Right.
basketball movie. I
It
love
really
Eddie.
That
was. It was. Another
okay.
one was what's the movie with Marlon? Six Man.
Yeah,
That was a classic
Oh.
too.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, I'm ready for my
That was a classic
six
one too.
man.
yeah. That
Go
was
Six.
on.
ahead. Go
My,
ahead.
my favorite scene in that movie was when Kadeem he got mad and he went in that picture where he's like, "You can't play me." Where he's like, "What you mean I can't play it?" And then the dude in the picture was fishing. They said, "What you about to do in here? You about to catch no fish?" And he kicked him in the river. That
You
part
talking
always
about
cracked me up. Yeah,
six?
yeah. Six
Oh, who
man,
you
six
talking
man,
about? 6 man. Oh
six
yeah,
man.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So what's your
six man
vote?
was
What's
really
your
good.
vote?
And Flex was in that. Yeah, so six man, uh, Space Jam, because I used to try to stretch my arm out really far, like Jordan at the end of that one. um, Glory Road. That last sequence, that basketball sequence that they had in there, where he gets the steal, throws it behind the back, falls on the coach. He gets it, throws up the lob from half court.
Yeah,
That was nasty. When they put
Yeah,
that play together
that's number
off
two for
field,
me.
yeah,
yeah,
I ain't gonna
that
lie.
was
That's my
tough.
second favorite.
Yeah, that was tough. And then Coach Carter. Yeah, Coach Carter. Coach Carter.
Oh, I gotta change. I gotta change mine up. Hold on. You
Who you
got me
got?
thinking. My bad. You said your four already, JP.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on. I gotta switch it up right quick.
So love
All
and
right. So look,
basketball. So love and basketball was
it
Nah.
was, but
That,
to me personally, loving basketball is, of course, kind of like a romance
a chick flick.
a
drama.
rom com.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like looking at basketball movies for concept.
yeah,
Okay, now look, I forgot these honorable mention. I gotta throw Above the Rim in there. I forgot about that,
yeah.
Above the
my
Rim was
boy.
good.
But okay, look.
But was that
Okay, look, I can't believe I forgot about this.
What you about to say?
Nah, look,
Airbud?
I can't believe I forgot about this movie, right? No, 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 no. Of course not. Okay, in order. This is my order, 1 through 4.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, Coach Carter,
Okay.
Glory Road, He got game. I can't believe I forgot about Blue Chips.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Blue chip.
Penny and Shaq. Penny
yeah.
and Shaq. Hey, that was one of the ones. I forgot all about Blue Chips. Yeah.
Okay, wait. No, I need to redo mine too. I know what I forgot. I need to. All
Look.
right. All right. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do mine in order. Here we go. So I'm
Yeah.
going. Glory Road is number one for sure for me because those basketball sequences that they had in there were tough. So Glory Road, Coach
Incredible.
Carter. After Coach Carter, I'm sticking with 6 Man because I like that one too. And then Like Mike, number 4.
I forgot
Like
another
Mike
one.
is a staple.
I
Number
forgot
4.
about another one. Oh,
Yeah. Who you got?
I forgot about like Mike. Nah, I forgot about
The one
another one.
man?
Goddamn Hurricane
Oh yeah.
season.
I didn't forget
That's up
about
there
it.
too.
I didn't forget
I
about it.
forgot about
I'm gonna tell you.
I forgot about Forrest Whitaker. See, look, I gotta switch it up again. Hold on.
I was gonna say
Hold on.
You
Juwan
know
Man
why I
too.
I
didn't do
gotta
Juwan Man is
go.
an
hurricane
honorable
season?
Look,
mention.
You know why I didn't do hurricane season? I feel like it could have been, it could have had a better production.
it definitely could have.
That's
It
why
could
I
have for
penalized.
sure.
I thought about it, but it could have been better.
It kind of give me that. It kind of give me that Coach Carter vibe to it though,
Yeah,
like that
Mhm.
rebuilding a program,
I feel like
Black
it was rushed.
Brotherhood.
I feel like they rushed the movie because it was like the players came and all of a sudden you seen, it wasn't no background to the players before the storm and to see where they were. You know what I'm saying? People just came together. So I kind of gave the production on that. It could have been better. It was a good movie for what it was, but it could have been
Yeah, yeah,
better for
yeah.
me. Uh, the reason why I went with the movies that I went with because I thought about how I felt when I watched those movies, right? When I first seen Eddie, right, with Whoopi Goldberg, the way, John Sally, and, it was like inside the games, like on the court side,
Yeah.
so you see it from that perspective. And you see Stacey Patton with his mom and everything coming to the basketball court. Like, I can imagine that's how a mama would be as an NBA player when
Yeah,
he ain't doing what he need to be doing. So it was that. It was love in basketball because, man, you know how it is in basketball. You got a shorty, and she play basketball, you play basketball. And it kind of went through the motions of the man going to the NBA. But the dude with his daddy was a pro player, so the pressure of him having a NBA player daddy. And then on the fact that his daddy ended up being a cheater. And so he's dealing with that.
yeah.
It was like everything in the movie, like,
I feel like he
listen,
was being a little bit of a crybaby though. I was kind of rooting against him the whole time. I was like, you
what
know
I'm
what,
saying though, but you think about in
Really?
basketball, not
bro? He
related to,
was whining over nothing. He was like,
but
"Dad,
think
I'm mad
about it
at
though.
you. I'm going to the
But you gotta look
NBA,
at it though.
bro. What? You're
I,
not ready."
but but that was a true basketball. It was basketball through and through. Even though it was a look,
Right, facts.
it was all
Yeah,
basketball. When you look at it,
yeah.
everything was
It was.
basketball
You're right.
and
I
centered
was
around
rooting for her.
basketball.
I
And
was rooting for her.
and Space
Him, it was
Jam.
like, bro,
Do I need
what
to
are
see
you
more?
doing?
It's the greatest. It's the greatest of all time. MJ.
Wait, what movie?
Yes, the
Space
best
Jam.
basketball player ever.
Yeah.
Like, come on
Wait,
now, that's
who?
no debate. Yeah,
Oh, I got you.
And Coach Carter.
Michael Jordan.
And Coach Carter. Man, come on, bro. Everybody wants to run suicides after that movie, man. You tell me if I can
Yeah,
run, I'll
How
do
many
that's
it.
my
push-ups
number
can you
one
up me?
movie is Coach Carter, bro.
Yeah.
He said,
So,
I got you.
and, and I put Glory Road as an honorable mention because, man, like, they didn't win the championship. They
Yes, they
won it the
did.
next year.
They won it
So,
that year.
Texas Western.
yeah.
They
They,
won it that year.
no, they didn't.
Yes,
They
they
didn't win.
did.
Cause they played didn't they play Kentucky
They beat
or
Kentucky
something
in the
like that? They played one
championship.
of the
I
blue
don't
bloods,
think,
huh?
I think they
Yeah, they
lost
beat
that
Kentucky.
game.
Bro, no,
Okay.
they won. Here's how I know, because I immediately looked up everything about them.
I gotta go rewatch it.
No,
Yeah,
it was Coach Carter.
it's on
Yeah.
Now, take
Plus.
that back. I'm thinking about Coach Carter at the end. They won it the next season.
Yeah, Coach
So,
Carter
they
they
didn't
didn't
win the
win.
championship, but they said the next season they won. I'm thinking about Coach
Yeah, they
Carter.
lost to Ty
I got the
Crane.
endings. I
Yeah,
got the endings mixed up on the two movies. But
yeah,
it,
Yeah,
Glory
yeah,
Road
yeah.
they took care of
it can
business.
go either way for me with those two movies. Like, they both great. It can't be in my
Right.
top four. I mean, like, when I watched Glory Road for the first time, it didn't give me that same feeling of Eddie, Space Jam. I didn't
I
say
need you to go back and watch. Go back and watch it and follow up. Because
I,
Glory Road, if you don't
it
get
was a
like
great
any type
movie.
of
It was
feeling
a
from
great
watching
movie.
that one,
But I'm into how it made me feel when I watched it though. You know,
Watch it again. Maybe you were tired that day. Give it a second. Give it a second look.
go back and watch Eddie though. Rich Fox was in that
I
movie.
will.
Eddie was definitely a classic for sure. Nah, I mean, one, I feel like I chose Coach Carter as my number one all time movie because not only because it's one of the best actors of all time, Samuel L. Jackson, of course, Uncle Sam,
Right.
but it's kind of like I just love watching the movies, how you say as far as being relatable to.
Yeah.
I love watching the movies to where it's kind of like a rebuild, build a
Right.
program from the ground up again. And you of course Coach Carter, that's based off a true story, right?
Yeah.
Richmond,
Right.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Ken Carter, who's the biopic that he's playing, that was like the actual high school, this and the third son came, like all of that is based off a true
Yeah.
story. I
Yep.
just love that part. And also with Glory Road, I love how Glory Road was kind of like that underdog school, Texas Western, that beat
100%.
like, had to beat the blue blood Kentucky. And
Yep.
this was
Right.
Kentucky was the cream of the crop or
And they
whatever,
beat
the
Kansas.
upset. I
Yeah.
love them type of rebuild. Yeah, they did beat Kansas as well. JoJo White
Yep.
and them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat them. He got game. I ain't gonna lie. That was like between that and Glory Road because Ray Allen is one of my favorite basketball players of all
Yeah.
time. And it's kind of like I heard that movie was supposed to be like based off the story of Stephon Marbury. I don't know if y'all know Stephon Marbury background like that, a kid from Coney Island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, it took place in Coney Island. He was that top high school recruit, you know what I'm saying? Had everybody wanting them, the girls, the college and all that.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
had decisions. That's why I relate that he got game because it's Ray Allen and it's Denzel Washington. I don't have
Right.
to say
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah.
And like I said, four, like I said, four was a toss up. You said you can go Eddie and loving basketball. You could never go
Yeah.
wrong with loving basketball.
Yeah.
So it was, you know what I'm saying? You go all over the place with it.
Yeah.
But I know we talking about basketball, but since we brought it up earlier, swing this to football one last time, college
Yeah.
football.
Okay.
So I got three questions. Well, I want to get y'all opinions on three things:
What's up?
quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. We're gonna go in order. Now, which school is QBU? Which school is running back U? And which school is wide receiver U? Starting off, quarterbacks. Which
Oklahoma.
school has produced the best NFL quarterbacks
Like
Oklahoma.
all
coming
time?
out of which you?
Oklahoma.
Yes, I
Oklahoma.
agree. Oklahoma, I agree.
Yeah.
Running backs.
Unfortunately.
Alabama.
I like Bama, but me personally, I was probably gonna say my sleeper is Georgia
Georgia.
all time.
When you talk about Georgia, you talk about defensive end, defensive tackle, defense, nasty defensive player. That's Georgia for sure.
Hey, Georgia got some backs too. Ty Gurley, Sony Michelle. Hey, Nick
Did Sony
Chubb. Hey,
Michelle really
Herschel
pan out?
Walker.
Did Sony Michelle
Herschel
really pan out?
Walker. Huh?
Did Sony Michelle really pan out though?
No.
I mean, shit, he won a Super Bowl. He was a first round. I'm just going off a namesake. Now
I
look,
was
did
gonna say
all the running backs at Alabama, did they pan out?
All of them. All of them for the most part.
Trent
Sean,
nah.
Richardson didn't pan out. Eddie
Young was
Lacy didn't
cool.
pan out.
Yeah. No.
Kenyon Drake didn't pan out. Hey,
Honestly.
let's go.
they had
I
most.
feel like Bama is the most recent as far as the past 10 to 12 years is Bama. But me all time, give me Georgia. That's just me.
Man, you got to
For
go
running
What's
back to
backs,
yours,
John
JB?
it could
Alexander.
also be US. I want to say USC too for running backs because they had OJ Simpson. And
That's
OJ
about
Simpson's
it.
one of the best.
Marcus Allen.
But they Reggie Bush, but he ended up switching to wide receiver
That
mostly.
Marcus
case,
Allen.
that case, you can go to
Yeah.
Oklahoma for that too. Cause they DeMarco Murray, Adrian Peterson, McFadden,
Yeah.
Derek McFadden.
Joe Mixon.
No, Derek McFadden went to Arkansas. My bad.
Yeah, he went to Arkansas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Mixon was at Oklahoma.
Yeah. So you
he
can say
was.
Oklahoma too for running back. If you want to do it that way. No, but you know, if you gonna say running back, I'm gonna go with Ohio State.
For running back,
Mm. Eddie,
tell
Eddie George,
Eddie George for sure.
Beanie Wells,
Griffin, Archie Griffin.
Archie Griffin,
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel
So
Elliott.
I'm gonna go Ohio State with running back.
J.K. Dobbins is
J.K.
finally
Dobbins,
healthy.
yeah.
I forgot about JK. Yeah, finally healthy. Yeah, JK.
Travion Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently Quinsha and Junkins.
I'm gonna go to Ohio
Yeah.
State. Running back.
I'm not mad at them.
All right, now the infamous question though. Oh, what was your quarterbacks, JB? Yo, QBU.
Oh,
You gotta go Oklahoma,
Oklahoma.
bro. It's like 4
Oklahoma.
starters from Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oklahoma. I'll be forcing if I pick someone else right now. Yeah, Oklahoma.
I
I can't
mean,
pick.
well, yeah, if you want to say that graduated from Oklahoma, I would say they had a career at Oklahoma. They actually got six. They got Baker, they got Jalen Hurts, they got Kyler Murray, they got Caleb Williams, who started at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They got
Right.
Spencer Rattler, who started at Oklahoma.
Right.
And then they had Dylan Gabriel, who was at Oklahoma for a
Nope.
stint.
That's what I'm
You
telling
know,
you. It's Oklahoma U.
Oklahoma, yeah, QBU for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Who were that last? What was the last thing you said
You
now?
said wide
What
receivers.
you said? Running back
Dylan
you,
Gabriel.
quarterback you, and
Oh
whatever.
yeah, wide receivers, man. So you
Ohio
got
State.
Ohio State, you got LSU, you got Clemson, you got
Ohio State.
Alabama receivers.
I gotta go LSU.
You
I gotta.
Me
dirty.
as well. And here's why.
I,
Go
Here's
ahead.
why.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna
I
Go
tell
feel
you
ahead.
like
before you go. Before you go. Before you ask the question, I'm gonna tell you
go
first.
ahead,
Though.
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
go
let you
ahead.
finish. I'm gonna say
Go
you
ahead.
gotta look at Odell Beckham. You gotta look at Jordan Jefferson. I mean Justin Jefferson,
Mhm.
Jameer Chase. Um, dang, it's a couple of more I'm not naming. I just gonna forget. But yeah, you gotta say that's wide receiver you. But the crazy thing is, you don't even know it when they're in college. It's just when they get to the pro. Because they have a
Yeah,
hard
I
time picking quarterback at the college level.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Like you notice all the quarterbacks they recruit not good, but the top quarterbacks that came out of LSU, Jaden and
Yeah.
Burrow, they all came from the transfer portal. It's
Oh, I even forgot. Malik Campbell.
From Ohio
That's
State.
another one.
Brian Thomas Jr.
LSU is college for receivers for sure.
Go
Garrett
ahead, go ahead, speak
Wilson.
before I say my piece, JB.
I got you. Garrett
Okay,
Wilson, Jackson Smith, of course, Chris Carter,
Jackson Smith need to get him
uh,
up.
Emeka, you already know, Joey Galloway, Marvin Harrison Jr., Santonio Holmes. Shout out to his Super Bowl. I mean, we right
I
there.
forgot about San
Mike,
Antonio.
Michael Thomas, and Chris Carter. Like that's
Oh,
Mr. Original Mr. One Hand Catch. So yeah,
oh,
Ohio State in conclusion.
okay,
Ohio
okay,
State
but
got a
no,
lot of them.
this is why I say LSU.
Okay.
I feel like personally,
Real quick
Ohio
before you go,
State put the
LSU is
most. Yeah,
LSU is
yeah.
recently. LSU has had wide receivers that we care about recently. I went back to Chris Carter. Well, go ahead.
Mm-mm. I beg to differ.
Chris Carter's
I got something for you.
Chris Carter's gonna be
Okay,
better than
now.
every wide receiver you named before 2000. But go ahead.
True that. I agree with that for sure. Most definitely. Chris Carter, Hall of Famer. I ain't gonna argue that. Okay. I feel like as of recently, basically I say within the past 15 years or so, well, yeah, about 15, 20 years or so, I feel like Ohio State, just recently, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Emeka Egbuka, even with Jeremiah Smith and Chris Henry Jr. eventually getting into the league, they
And
pull
Tate.
out the most quantity of wide receivers. I feel like LSU put out the best quality of receivers. Let me show you why.
Go ahead.
One, we have two of the three best wide receivers in the league right now. In my opinion, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and number three to me is debatable between CeeDee Lamb and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Debatable. But you can't say Jamar and Justin are not two out of three. Quality.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Neighbors coming up. Brian Thomas Jr. is coming up. Odell and Jarvis Landry was the first of this new era from around 2013, 2014. And
Oh
let's
yeah,
go back.
that'll be a driver.
Let's not forget Ruben Randall. Let's not forget Dwayne Bowe.
You're going too far.
Hey,
It just
let's not forget Michael Clayton. Hold on. Look, LSU is wide receiver you. It's a reason because of that. It's a
I
reason
Yeah,
mean
because of that. And
I'm with you when
debatable.
you're right.
after
I'm with you
Jarvis
when you're
And
right.
Landry,
I ain't
we
gonna
just
lie.
started naming
Another
guys who
team.
made it to the league. After Jarvis Landry,
No, Dwayne Bowe was like that, bro.
for how
Dwayne Bowe
long?
was
For how
like that,
long?
bro.
How long?
Like,
For how long?
he was the number one receiver in Kansas City. This was
For
before the Pat Mahomes era. This was during Larry Johnson and Priest Holmes. Like Dwayne Bowe was that dude. Now you might want to go look him up. You might want to go
I
look him
got
up.
you. Pulling
But
it up right
and
now.
concur also with that as well. Ohio State, they got
He
decent
had
receivers,
1
but
year.
let's not act like Bam. Let's not act like Bama ain't put out no heat neither. You got Julio Jones,
Yeah.
okay? You got Amari Cooper. You got
Right.
Calvin Ridley. You got Jared Judy, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle. You know that little
Devontae
four
Smith.
group they had. You had
Devontae
Jameson
Smith.
Williams, who they just put out. Who?
Smith. Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith, Heisman winner, Devontae Smith. They got a lot, bro.
No, yeah, no.
Now they
Okay,
about to
so
have Ryan Williams.
mhm. I
But
mean,
you know what?
they,
We're
they
gonna have to
all
come back
have
and do
good.
a part two.
All three. Hold on, Mook. Hold on,
We
Mook.
got to.
Hold on, Mook. All three schools have good wide receivers that they have put out, and they've all put out good wide receivers in groups. That's the only thing that
Yeah.
makes this tough.
True that,
Because
true that, true that.
Alabama had a stint where they did it.
Yeah.
Ohio State, we're currently in the stint where we're doing it, and LSU had the stint where they're doing it.
Yeah.
So, but I can tell you this: since 1993, we sent the most players to the league, and out of all the schools that we've named, we've sent the most players to the NFL. So that's all that really matters. Go Buckeyes.
Man, we're gonna put it in the chat. Let them know. We're gonna let them sort this thing
You
out.
already
Cause
know.
I'm,
Hit the
I'm,
chat.
I'm with him. I'm thinking it's LSU though. I'm with him with this one, JB. I
It's
gotta
the
go
quality
Okay.
LSU
of
over
receivers.
LSU.
So are you saying?
Ohio State put out the most receivers, but the quality of a Justin, Jamar, Malik Neighbors, I'm taking them three receivers over a Garrett Wilson, a Jackson Smith, it's the quality. Like, bro, these the dude. Malik Neighbor gonna be one of the ones too. He looked like another Jamar Chase. So, like I said, you can't go wrong in any direction, to be
Yeah.
honest. But like I said, if we going off the quality, I'm taking LSU.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's just me
All,
personally.
but look,
the Ohio State wide receivers right now in the league are all super young. All of them are in first, second, or third year right now. All of them are putting up numbers right now. Most of them are playing with bad quarterbacks. The ones who are playing with good quarterbacks, you see how they shining on Sunday. If you got them on your fantasy team, you super excited
I
about it.
mean,
So
look at I mean, look at Justin quarterback right now. Look at Jamar quarterback right
yeah,
now.
that's right now. But Jamar's
Look who
not doing
Malik
what
Neighbors quarterback was last year before they drafted
Jamar's
Jackson
not putting
Dart.
up numbers right now.
Look who Brian Thomas quarterback.
He got Trevor Lawrence right now.
He's starting off bad this season so
I was
far,
gonna
but
say he's just having a bad year. Brian Thomas is having a bad year. It's a bad year for him
we
right
didn't
now.
talked about Trevor Lawrence already. We know what Trevor Lawrence is, man.
Hey,
Like
listen.
he not look, think about it.
Like I'm not gassing
Brian
Trevor Lawrence
Thomas
by
is that
any
clear cut number one wide receiver, right?
right,
Nah, but look, Brian Thomas is that clear cut number one receiver, right? Can we all agree on that?
100%.
yeah.
Okay. If he's not really being productive with the number one receiver, he not even getting the number two overall in pick the ball, Travis Hunter. So, so like his most targeted weapon right now offensively is that tight end, Brendan Strange or something like that.
Mhm.
Hey man, look,
I hear what you're saying.
men lie, men
They're
lie,
also
women lie,
4-1.
numbers don't. I'm
They're
just
also
saying, man.
they're four and
LSU put
one.
out some dogs.
4-1 is the number two. They're 4-1. So as
I'm,
much as
I'm gonna
Brian
tell you this
Thomas
right here.
isn't catching, it's not making a break in
It,
their record right now. 4-1.
it's debatable, bro. It's debatable.
It's definitely debatable. You
It's
can't go
debatable.
wrong either way. You can't go wrong.
I was gonna say because
Ohio
Mark
State got a
Harrison.
lot of dudes too. He got bad connection over there, huh?
Yeah, I see him breaking up. I wonder was it me? Or was it him?
Nah, it is. Yeah, it say I see he just bagged that, man.
Yeah. I think we went
He
over
probably
too long.
there you
Okay,
go. He
cool.
good. There you
Woo,
go.
all
Hey, look. Hey, look. You see, guy working mysterious ways. He didn't want to hear none of that
right.
Ohio State BS no more, man. This LSU over here, boy. He had to cut you off
No, no,
real
no.
quick.
God,
Hey, check that.
God
Hey,
doesn't,
hey,
God doesn't care about
hey,
LSU like that.
God ain't
Guys on
spoken.
Ohio
It's
State. That's why we
LSU.
won last year.
Look, God ain't spoken.
Hey,
It's LSU. That was the turn of
hey,
step.
what? Hey, another thing I can throw on your head right now. Hey, LSU last 3 quarters starting quarterbacks is better than Ohio State last 3 starting quarterbacks.
Who's your last three? Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's
Burrow, Daniels, and Nussmeier.
hey, with all that, with all
I,
those better quarterbacks,
I don't know about this,
you
Meyer.
think you all would have more,
yeah, he's the weakest one.
you
That's
hey,
that's why he
you
was
would think
last.
you all would have more rings with all these better quarterbacks, so huh?
Hey, it's a team game, baby. It's a team
There we
game.
go.
Hey, we playing
Y'all,
it. Hey,
y'all,
look, we playing in the
how you
hardest.
gonna be quarter? How you gonna have
Look,
better
look,
quarterbacks
we
and be
playing.
wide receiver
Hey, look,
you and not have more rings? What's going on, bro?
cause of
How much help?
defense.
How
Look,
much
look,
help do
Jay.
you
Hey,
need?
look. Hey, look, Jaden Daniels just won the Heisman by 2 years ago, and his team went what 9-3 because of the defense. Now look, mind you, we playing in the hardest conference, college football. It's the
Y'all haven't
SEC.
won.
It's not the Big Ten. It's the
The SEC
SEC.
hasn't won a national championship in 2 years. 3 years? 3 years.
2 years.
No, Georgia was the last one to win. So Georgia. So it
Yeah.
went Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State. The last two national champions came from the Big Ten. Shout out to the Big Ten.
Look
Okay,
good.
and how long has Bama been dominating the SEC in like the past 6, 7 years, 10 years in the Nick
I was
Saban
gonna say
era?
Bama's really
The
been the
SEC,
representation for the SEC. You had a little.
Georgia
I was
won a
gonna say
couple of
Georgia won
them.
two.
LSU won
One.
one.
So Georgia participated.
Yeah.
LSU had an anomaly season, and that's where we are.
I
Okay,
tell you
look.
what.
Hold
I
on,
tell
hold on,
you what.
hold on.
I tell you what. We're gonna have to get together and we're gonna have to discuss this. 'Cause ain't nobody
On
check
Wait,
this
y'all
episode out.
put y'all put
set,
it
on set, we
Or this
got
in
to,
the
episode
man.
gonna
chat.
be this episode gonna be 2 hours long.
Y'all put
On
y'all
set.
put it in the chat. Yo, it's been another episode of Nothing Nice. Mook, my brother, I always appreciate you. Dooney, appreciate you, bro. We gotta get together. Yo, we got more stuff
Yes,
coming.
Likewise, brother.
sir.
Appreciate you, boy. Hey, go ahead and plug your pod.
Yeah, man. If y'all don't know me then, y'all know me now. Dooney Locks. You know what I'm saying? Mo City, Texas finest. Tap in with me. To my podcast. Courtside Comedy 713. New episodes weekly.
Heard.
Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Show
You
love.
already know. All right, it's been another
Yes,
episode
sir.
of Nothing Nice. You already know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Share it with a friend. All that. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Go Buckeyes.